Good morning. Here we are at Classic Cars and Coffee, University of Western Australia, December 2020, 27th of December. Been a big year, and today probably 800 cars here, and I'm having a chat with David, who was the madman who was built. I guess I was going to call it the Batmobile, but it's not. It's David's 1972 Pantera. And tell me about how you came across this car, and the story of how it's now in your possession and looks so beautiful.
Well, there's a bit of luck actually. Simon, my business partner, found the car, but it was my cousin's husband that actually owned it. So he'd imported it to Australia.
Yep.
And started to he'd stripped it to rotisserie, and then we managed to purchase it off him. We lost interest.
A partly finished project.
Yeah, in boxes.
In boxes.
Lots of boxes.
That's always
lots of
a good
Bunnings
thing,
boxes.
isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, especially when they're sorted.
That's right.
Especially when they're sorted.
If you can imagine a 6,000 piece jigsaw puzzle.
Exactly.
That's what it is. So we're looking at a 1972 Pantera. So this is a very interesting car. The body and the styling. The body's designed by Giugiaro.
Yes. Tom Charter.
Sorry?
Tom Charter.
Right.
American from Kia. Worked at Kia.
He worked at Gia. That's right. He's a Gia.
Yeah.
It was the Mangusta before,
yes,
which was Giugiaro. I beg your pardon. Absolutely. So the bodies are manufactured in Italy.
Yes. The whole car was manufactured and assembled.
And they sent the mechanicals from the States.
Gearbox was German. The engine was Ford, Cleveland. So yes.
Fantastic. So it's like a smorgasbord of bits.
It is.
All come together.
A mongrel dog.
It's such a beautiful thing.
Lovely.
So we've got, we started for the 351 Cleveland engine, not a Windsor.
No.
But now Cleveland's a much rarer engine than a Windsor.
Well, they were in the States. They only used them for a couple of years over there. And then, but in Australia, they survived for much longer. We ran them pretty much right through until, well, actually, they were being sold in Australia to Pantera because Ford America stopped producing them. So they were buying the Australian Clevelands to put in the Panteras in Italy.
Well, it's a fascinating thing that Ford would run two engines of the same capacity at the same time.
Yeah.
The Windsor 351 and the Cleveland 351. What's the distinction?
Different angle block.
Okay, so the angle of the V.
Yeah, and also they were these were created for NASCAR racing, so they had a little bit of they got a quirky internal cooling system in that goes through the block rather than going through the intake manifold. A couple of things like that. So but they didn't survive in the US, but we kept them here for a long time.
So you bought a shell and boxes of bits. How did you know that you got a whole car in all of that?
Well, trusted my cousin's husband. That was it. So
you dived in the deep end.
We did indeed.
Tell me, what is it you love most about driving and owning this car? What is it?
Look, I just look at for 1972. They're just such a sexy car, and it's excitement. You get in there, you can't help but smile. It's just a lovely car to drive.
Unquestionably exciting. When it came in, it's so aggressive and so low. It's very, very exciting car to be around and to look at.
Thank you, Simon.
David, thank you very much.
No worries at all.
It's been a pleasure. Classic Cars and Coffee, University of Western Australia, signing off.